Hello. Today I'd like to share some thoughts on flexibility. Being flexible is pretty easy to understand, I think. However, the doing of it is another thing. What I want to share is that it is the most efficient way for surfing these cultural, political, personal, and global changes. I heard a great concept several years ago, and I integrated it right into my mindset because it struck me as so profound. And that is The Secret, something called The Secret by Krishnamurti, J. Krishnamurti. Krishnamurti was a great Indian philosopher and spiritual teacher and spoke all over the world for over 50 years. People followed his teachings, and one time he had this totally full audience, and he said to his audience, "Do you want to know my secret?" And you know what he said? He said, "I don't mind what happens." Wow. Now, the profundity of that really struck me when I heard it. And some people get it, and some people don't, and some people don't even understand what it means. But I bring it up here in relationship to flexibility because not minding what happens is acceptance of what is. And that's pretty much flexibility, eh? I had to have the great experience once I started integrating it in my life, and I was having a time, I'm telling you, one thing after another was not going like I wanted it to. And it was just about ready to hit going ballistic. I was going to go ballistic. I was really getting pissed off. When myself said to myself, "Aren't you glad you don't mind what happens?" Oh my goodness, I'm telling you, I started laughing and laughing. Oh my goodness. It was wonderful to have that experience of being flexible at that time. It released all the stress. It was like, yeah. The great part about it, of course, was that it balanced me out emotionally in that situation. And so I pass it on to you as a practice to think about. Give it a try. Being flexible, really flexible, and not minding what happens gives us the ability to bring complete flexibility into our lives. Not the perfection of it, of course, but the practice of it. It's like when our feet are firmly planted, when we're grounded, our proverbial feet, when we're grounded, we can bend and sway with what goes on. I'm using like the analogy of a tree whose roots are firmly planted in the ground and their grounding is secure, are able to flow with the breeze. High winds come, they bend and sway. Trees that are not pliant and flexible with changing conditions tend to be uprooted or snapped off. Transiting these zones from duality to oneness to the expanded new reality are bringing changing conditions for everyone. And that's when folks snap and break. And so I say to you and share that being flexible really supports us, gives us a way to sway and to shift and to not be rigid, righteous, or to be so fixed on what it is that we expect or want or desire that it doesn't support us. We snap or break if it doesn't go the way we want. Our willingness to follow our spirit's direction, our intuition, our gut, to do whatever is needed, whatever our heart propels us to do, is the path. And so be flexible, bend, sway, not mind what happens. And trust that you are in the right place at the right time, doing the right thing. Bend, sway, be flexible. Thanks for listening. Aho.